Well, if they haven't, I'll have something ready, even if the rest of you do not.
Oh, no, listen.
Thanks, love.
Jeez, this is supposed to be entertainment.
That's why nobody asked you to be in it.
Right, this is Sally Dempster.
Hey.
She'd like you to find something for her to do.
Jeez, you wouldn't want to do much dressed in those threads.
Keep your comments to yourself, Gaffney.
Hey, Miss Ferguson, where's Mrs. M?
She's on leave.
Leave? She didn't say anything.
Well, I'm sure next time she'll consult you, Birdsworth.
What would you like me to do?
Oh, I don't suppose you can do much in that clobber, but we'll find something for you. Come on over here.
This is a rough draft of some of the sketches and songs for the concert.
Was it all written by the men at Woodridge?
This is the censored version. You should have seen some of the routines they wanted to do.
I can imagine.
It's not bad stuff, actually.
Good. I think the women are going to enjoy it. I'll have a final list of those participating soon.
I'll let them know at Woodridge. I think Mrs. Powell knows there are about half a dozen parts for the ladies, but we'll also need volunteers for backstage work.
I'll tell her.
Fine. I'll see you this afternoon at the opening of the shop there.
Yes, how is Judy coping?
She's ranging between wild panic and hysteria. Now, she'll be glad when it's all over.
Excuse me. Have you got the files for Officer Barry? Yes, they're on my desk. Mrs. Barfield, would you escort Mr. Berman to reception, please?
Bye.
Thank you for coming in, Tony. Tony's given me a script for the concert. If you could get some copies made, the women could go through it.
Well, I hope it gets a few more of them interested in the idea.
Are they still not enthusiastic?
Birdsworth is ready to do a one-woman show, but the rest of them aren't too enthralled in taking part.
Well, Tony said we'll need at least 6 women to be in the show.
Well, if they don't want to take part, I don't know what we're going to do.
Yes. Be a great pity to have to cancel it. And it certainly wouldn't do any harm if the Deputy Governor made a success of it.
No. See what I can do.
Mrs. Powell, has there been any talk amongst the women about Mr. Faulkner's resignation and Mrs. Morris being on leave?
I have tried to set the record straight, but nothing will stop them talking.
Well, thank you.
Hey, where's Phil?
Bloody Powell's gone and put her on cleaning duties.
Yeah, Pie was in such a foul mood. God, if she smiled, her face would have cracked.
Yeah, Powell's getting as bad as a freak.
Oh, no, the freak makes the rest of them look like kindergarten teachers.
The freak.
Ferguson.
Well, she was the one that brought me in here.
Yeah, that's right. Some of us reckon she's related to Attila the Hun.
I'll keep out of her way then.
Oh, no chance of that, love. No, she's got to all of us in here, one by one, whether you like it or not.
Have you been in here long?
Well, which time?
You've been in before.
Do you know, I've lost count.
What for?
Well, which time?
Listen, love, you don't go around asking women in here what they're doing time for.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right, I don't mind. I'll give you 3 guesses, you'd probably get it right every time. Prostitution, fraud, escaping and murder. Well, what's the matter with you?
Nothing.
Oh, what I've done's nothing compared to some of the others in here.
I feel so terrible about what I did.
That won't last.
I don't know why I did it.
Well, come on. You're holding us all in suspense.
I ran my husband down with our car.
How come?
Had an argument. He was shouting at me.
Good on you.
Bloody ripper.
Did you kill him?
Better luck next time. He must be a real bastard.
Yeah, try to do the world a favour by getting rid of a type like that, and what do? They lock you up. No justice.
Yeah, that's right, he's right.
Look, how's this sound? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Driscoll House.
Well, go on.
That's not right. How about this? Something like this. Well, howdy, folks. I'm really glad you could come along here today.
I know it's more you, but you're going to have to do the full formal bit if you want to impress the department.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't want to impress them. I mean, they should know us by now. We're not into formalities here. Okay.
I'll get it. Hi.
Hello.
Come in.
Is this Driscoll House?
Officially, after 2 o'clock today.
I'm looking for a Maxine Daniels.
Yes, she's here. Can I ask what it's about?
Oh, yes, I'm Shirley Halliday from the Child Protection Society. Miss Daniels rang us yesterday.
Right. This is Judy Bryant. She runs the halfway
How'd
house.
you do?
How are you, Miss Halliday? She's in the other room. Come through.
Oh, thank you.
Maxine? This is Miss Halliday from the Child Protection Society.
Hello, Maxine.
Oh, g'day. Pull up a pew.
Thank you.
You know, you haven't come a moment too soon. I reckon Mrs. Dempster's about to kill that kid if someone doesn't do something.
Well, how long has this been going on?
I don't know. I didn't work for them for very long.
So you don't know the family very well?
Well, I don't have to know what brand of toothpaste they use to know that Mrs. Dempster's been belting up Michelle.
Yes, I know, Maxine, but you see, I have to know all the details before I can do anything.
Oh. Well, when I first went to work there, I thought everything was okay.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I was looking after Michelle while Mrs. Dempster took her husband to the airport. The kid was crook, so I called the doc. Well, he checked her over and her whole body was covered in bruises. Mrs. Dempster told me she was clumsy, but, well, I never saw Michelle fall over or bang her head or nothing. Most of the time I felt it wasn't Michelle I was looking after, but Mrs. Dempster. She's not well.
Yes, I know. Well, Mr. Dempster's mother is currently looking after Michelle.
Oh, well, I don't know her.
I think Michelle will be safe with her for a few days.
Well, where's Mrs. Dempster?
Sally Dempster's at Wentworth Detention Centre. She tried to kill her husband yesterday.
Crikey. She really has gone off the deep end.
Gaffney? You've been keeping your nose clean?
Let's just say I've been keeping out of trouble.
Oh, I thought you'd be having a field day with Smith out of here for most of the day.
She doesn't worry me.
Doesn't she? And perhaps you'd like a little diversion while she's not here to spoil things for you.
What did you have in mind?
Concert group?
I'm not getting involved in that load of crap.
Oh, I thought that going to Woodridge and working among the men would interest you, Gaffney.
Are you serious?
I hear they've written a script with 6 female roles. Now you interested?
Oh, yeah, I'm interested.
Thought you might be. But keep it to yourself for the moment.
Sure, Miss Ferguson. I guess that's one I owe you.
Don't worry. It's already on the slate.
Put some elbow grease into it, Maxine. We haven't got all day.
Yeah, well, I can't stop thinking about Sally Dempster. I knew she was strange, but I didn't think she was completely off her head.
We don't know exactly what happened yet, Max. By the sounds of things, Peter Dempster wasn't hurt that badly.
Well, she should have killed the bastard.
Maxine, will you stop it and hurry?
Will you both just drop it? Someone's going to walk through that door any minute.
Yeah, any leftovers, and you know who to give them to, okay?
Maxine, today is a special occasion. And after today, the house rule will still stand. No grog.
Double bloody standards, if you ask me.
Not at all. I mean, we're having this party because Mr. Douglas and his mates want it. And what he wants, he gets.
What? Douglas doesn't pay our rent?
Yes, he does. He pays our rent. He's paying for this party. And here he is. Hi, Mrs. Davidson. How are you? Hello. Mr. Douglas?
Well, is everything ready for the opening?
Yes, I certainly hope so. Oh, may I offer you a drink?
Oh, thank you. Here we go.
Thank you.
Well, you know Maxine and Helen and Tony.
Yeah, hi. Hello.
Hello. Well, I hope everything goes well for you today.
Thanks, Mr. Douglas.
After all, I was the one who suggested the department finance this idea.
Yeah. Well, why don't you come through and I'll show you around before everyone else arrives.
Oh, yes. I'd like that. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, how are you getting along here, Maxine?
Ah, pretty good, Mrs. D. Till I lost me job.
Oh, what happened?
It wasn't even my fault. Actually, the woman I was working for is in Wentworth at the moment. Sally Dempster.
Oh, yes.
What's happening with her?
Well, you know I can't discuss that with you, Maxine.
Funny. Woman from the Child Protection Society reckons she ran over her husband.
Child Protection Society?
Yeah. I rang him. She beats her kid.
How do you know that?
I've seen the bruises. You better hope the women don't find out. Because you know what'll happen if they do.
Everything's scrubbed from top to bottom, is it, Hunt?
I was just having a smoke home, Mrs. Powell.
You're on cleaning duties as a punishment, so you'll take rostered breaks and that's it. Oh, this should mean a stint in solitary and a loss of remissions.
Oh, come off it, Mrs. Powell. You know I'm no bludger. I'll get the work done.
You probably stopped work while you decided to take part in the concert, is that it?
Oh,